And gentlemen, we're going to try this again. What's your name, sir?
Me?
Yes, sir. You, sir.
Sean.
Mr. Reagan.
Yes, sir.
Apparently, Mr. Thompson wants to get a very large bond and not get released.
Just trying to figure out how could I be? I need the prosecution to bring forth. How could I be charged with not identifying myself with fingerprints? If I didn't have a charge to even identify to begin with.
Yeah, so Mr. Thompson.
What's the purpose of me identifying the fingerprint?
Mr. Reagan?
Yes, I'm just saying, Mr. Thompson, judge, does not want to give his full name. I know that we have a complaint here as John Thompson for refusal to fingerprint. He's refusing to fingerprint. That's why we are before this honorable court this morning.
Yes, that's against my constitutional right, though. I don't have to do that. I don't have to enter into a contract. I don't have a legal name. I don't have a legal name with the state. That's against my constitutional right. All statutes are not law.
We've heard you enough, sir. We've heard you enough. Mr. Reagan, is it
yes, sir.
your,
I've advised Mr. Thompson of his constitutional rights, of the charges and maximum penalty. You know, I can just tell you, Judge, that the complaint I have is for Deshaun Thompson. You know, and I have you know, spoke with Deshaun. He is not, you know, giving me his last name. I don't know if they have him in custody. All I can tell this court is that's where we are at this point, Your Honor. I can just tell you what we've done to this, where we are, and that's where we are, Your Honor.
All right. Well, the court will proceed as if this is Mr. Thompson. It's unfortunate that he's taken the position that he's taken, but we'll do this anyway. So you've got some tickets, sir, where you missed some court dates. When you miss those dates, the judge issued an arrest warrant for you. You do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You also have the right to an attorney, and if you cannot afford an attorney, the court will provide one for you. You've got several matters, traffic matters here, and they start with ticket P 1387200, charge of driver's license never acquired. P 1387498, open alcohol in a motor vehicle as a driver. And ticket 4328813, no operator's license on person, no insurance misdemeanor, and unregistered motor vehicle. These are all misdemeanor charges. Maximum penalty you face on each is up to 93 days in jail and or $500 fine. I'm going to set aside the arrest warrants, enter a not guilty plea on your behalf, and give you a personal bond. Your next court date is a pretrial July 15 in front of Judge Garrett here in 36th District Court. Your other matter with us today is case 24044903, State of Michigan versus Deshaun Santo Thompson. Counsel.
Thanks, Magistrate. Good afternoon, Steve Benson for the people, Peace 71917.
Judge, I just want to point out that, you know, this is a charge of refusal to fingerprint. There's no underlying charge. You know, to talk about, so Judge Fulbright on behalf of Thompson, we waive the false readings from you. Rights as to this particular case, Your Honor.
Thank you. Court will enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf as to bond, beginning with Mr. Vincent, please.
Thanks, Magistrate. We're going to be asking for $10,000 in cash. We're also going to be asking for a tether as well as house arrest. The charge here is failure to provide fingerprints. So the defendant right there, allegedly, Judge, didn't want to have his identity confirmed one way or another. And now, interestingly enough, we have a defendant who's being charged with his failure to provide his identity in front of you right now, not even wanting to give Your Honor or the court his legal name, which gives the people pause, makes the people concerned that this defendant may be trying to hide something. Now, as a direct result of that, we feel as though this defendant is a danger and that he does pose a danger for obvious reasons. If somebody doesn't want to reveal who he actually is, either legally or through fingerprints. Now, with all of that being said, Judge, based on the court rule, dangerous.
That's against my constitutional right. I don't have to give you guys fingerprints. Every statute is not a law. If it's contrary to the Constitution, it's not a law. I can act with impunity.
Again, so Judge, more behavior that's making the giving the people pause. Now, in addition, I think he is trying to act as though he's a lawyer, understand the idea that statutes are not laws. It's very scary, and it really is. It makes him a danger to the community. And respectfully, Judge, we're going to be asking for that cash with monitorization.
And Judge, no assault has been committed. I do understand that there's a procedure for everything. You know, Judge, I believe it to the court. I'm not asking for any cash bond. I would ask for personal, Judge. I don't know how the court wishes to proceed in this matter. We obviously look to the court, Judge. It is what it is, Judge. We're here. And, you know, like I said, no assault has been committed. There's not even a charge outside of this refusal to fingerprint, Judge. So we obviously ask that he be released, Judge. With no charges pending. There's nothing even charged with it, Judge. So that is our position, Judge.
Apparently their officers were trying to investigate some type of assault case, which was why he was in DDC in the first place. And now we've got this refusal of fingerprint case, and we've got a performance before the court, which is, I think, quite telling. So here are the conditions of bond. You must be fingerprinted before release. There will be a GPS tether. You'll be on house arrest on that tether should you post bond. Court agrees with the people that without confirmation of this gentleman's identity, there could be other significant implications. For that reason, court will set bond $100,000 cash for surety.
$100,000 bond.
That's correct, sir.
Crazy. So now you're doing things out of spite.
I give you a bond redetermination.
You don't want to stick to the law.
Sir,
so,
now it's not the time.
You're not going to honor your oath to the Constitution?
All right. So we'll have a bond redetermination hearing in front of Judge McConico on Thursday, June 20th. The court being closed on Wednesday. Further date will be a pretrial on July 29 in front of Judge Bryant here in 36th District Court. Thank you, sir. You can step aside.
Thanks, Magistrate.
So, Your Honor, you're not going to honor your Constitution?
Thank you, sir. Your hearing's completed, sir.
For DDC.
Every statute is not law. I don't have to give my fingerprints. The Constitution states that.
All right, DDC, we'll see you at 2:30.
Contrary to Michigan Constitution.